Thousand Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
All right. Today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space, so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today to become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co, and be sure to add our podcast in the How Did You Hear About Podco section of the application. Thank you. Okay, today we are talking about Halloween. How was our Halloween weekend? I will go first. So my Saturday, we celebrated on Saturday the 30th. My Saturday was like soup. It started off horrible, okay? I had to get my hair done, and the lady, I always get put with the slowest braider. Like, I was so upset. She braided really slow, and she braided my hair too long. Like, my hair is under my butt, like it's almost touching my thighs, like the mid thigh. It's very ghetto, and I'm like, lady, I work at a bank. I'm not Nicki Minaj. I'm not doing a video tomorrow.
You're an associate.
Correct. Like, what is I'm gonna do? What is I'm gonna do with this? Anyway, so and it took longer than expected because she was a slower braider, but whatever. So I didn't even have a time to nap because I wanted to nap before my Halloween festivities, but I had no time. So I rushed home, ordered Chipotle because I gotta eat so I don't get drunk. Was so full of the Chipotle that I thought I was gonna look fat in my costume because I had the one-piece cat suit, but I looked fine. But yeah, so that night, me and some friends went to this rooftop lounge because she knew somebody that knew somebody.
Okay.
So we was like in the VIP section, free drinks and stuff like that. And then we went to a house party just to like sober up, get some water in our system and eat some snacks.
Need the water.
Yeah. We stayed there for like 45 minutes and we was like, okay, let's go to the warehouse party. The warehouse party was in Brooklyn. So then we went all the way to Brooklyn for this warehouse party because she knew a promoter there too. He got us in free and he bought us drinks. And that was the littest, if that's the word, that was the littest party of the night. So they played EDM music and hip-hop music and it was great. I had a really good time. After that, we ended up getting pizza at like 3 a.m. and all of us stayed over our friend's house and I didn't get home till Sunday afternoon. It was a really good weekend. It was a great weekend.
Was it actually in the warehouse, that party?
I believe so. I think it looked like it. So I don't even remember what the outside looked like, honestly, but it looked like a big venue area. Maybe it was great though.
Yeah. So my Halloween, we went to Arnisha's, which is our cousin, one of our first cousins. We went to her Halloween party, and they also built like their own haunted house in the backyard, and it was really good. Like, it was scarier to me than Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh,
yes, it was,
goodness.
and I'm sticking by it. Yeah, and it was really good. Like, they went all out. Like, they really, really did. And she dressed up as Beetlejuice, and I was a sexy cat woman.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very kid friendly. They had lots of food, lots of candy for the kids. They had an activity table where they did arts and crafts. And
I saw her in her IG story this morning. She was like, she loved parties, but she don't know if she's gonna throw one for a while because parties are draining on the
They
host.
are. She has a nice house. Yeah, everything was great. You know, when you have kids, Halloween is more about them. So we couldn't hit up the club. We can't do that.
Yeah, me and my friends
Can't do that.
It was,
and then Sunday, good. I took a really good long Sunday nap. I took that Sunday nap, and I was hoping and praying nobody knocked on our door. Thank God we kept our lights off. So I don't even think, I didn't see a lot of people outside anyway. I think I saw like one lady wheeling her kid in one of those wagons going to houses.
But did y'all buy candy just in case?
No. Oh, that's why we cut the lights off. That means don't come here.
That's unbelievable.
Actually, I gotta tell you a story because you know I be listening to my murder mystery podcast, guys. I'm not gonna tell you now, but it's the real story of the Candyman.
Oh my god! Like
I believe Candyman was based off this story that happened, but
I believe this man. I'm repeating you. I saw this funny meme today that said y'all too scared to go see Candyman, but y'all will go see somebody else's man. And I screamed. People so stupid. They're stupid. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, I'm excited this weekend. We got the concert weekend. So I'm excited for that. Wait. And I'm also Thursday. Hopefully I take pictures because I don't even know if my friend coming with me. I'm going to have to ask strangers for pictures on Thursday because I'm going to this podcast live show. So look out for those pictures. Anyway, let's get into our weekly update. So congrats to our boy Dame Lillard and his new wife. They just recently got married like a month ago or something like that. How did we not know that?
I don't know. I guess because we don't follow them on IG. Yeah, but I don't know what I went on his page for, and I was just scrolling through the pictures, and I saw in the quote he had. I want to say it was a common quote, and it said something like, It said something like, "I'm tired of playing games. I'm gonna give you my last name." Something to that effect.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What? Say what?" Like I had to go. I was like, "What? I don't understand. What does this mean? Please tell me."
No, they've been together a while. I knew he was gonna eventually marry her. They got 3 kids. She just had the twins.
Yeah, and it's so funny because in some pictures she looked like a black girl. And then some pictures she looked like she could Hispanic? Be mixed. Mm-hmm. So like I don't get it. Like Hispanic. So I don't know.
But yeah, congrats to them. And
we gonna get to the other boy. Okay, go ahead.
Did you see Dame rapping, freestyling on Bars 95? I posted it on IG. He said a couple lines that everybody picked up and read with it. He said one of his lines was, "They want me to go to a super team, but if I do that, that's going to be my Achilles heel. Like, that's going to be his downfall." And he said something else, but his freestyle, I posted it. It was nice. It was lit. It was lit.
Was it as nice as my girl said I posted? No. Oh, okay. It wasn't that nice because she's a rapper.
She's a rapper. Anyway, Jake Paul will fight Tommy Fury in Tampa on December 18th. And Tommy Fury is the half brother of Tyson Fury. Okay. Mikey Williams, which is a 17-year-old.
That's his real name, Mikey. Somebody named their kid Mikey.
Correct. He's a 17-year-old high school player, and he signs a historic footwear and apparel deal with Puma. He's the first American high school basketball player to sign a sneaker deal with a global feature. And let's
good job.
Congrats, Mikey.
Big up, Mike. Big up, Mike.
I didn't even know you could do that in high school.
I'm calling him Mike.
I didn't even know you could do that in high school, but cool. So let's get to this Arizona Cardinals game that had me shook for hours. Like I couldn't move off the couch because I was in shock. Like Cardinals played Green Bay. We all knew it was gonna be a lit game.
We really did. It was.
And what had happened was the Cardinals was coming back the entire game, and we finally had the ball with like 2 minutes left. So I'm like, okay, this gonna be a game-winning drive. Like this was made for us.
And mind you, on our weekly pick'em, I went for the Green Bay Packers, and you went for the Cardinals.
Yes, I went for the Cardinals, and Wait, no, this was Thursday. Okay. So yeah, so on this last drive, right? Everything was going great. And I think the Cardinals started off on like their 5-yard line. Like they literally almost got a safety on their drive to start off. So we get down the field. We got to be maybe 15 yards from the end zone, right? Everything going
I
perfect.
didn't even think it was that much. I'm pretty sure it was in goal.
Okay, so, and this is second down. So we got more because we could tie the game up. It's 24-21. We're down by 3 points. We could technically tie and go into overtime, right? But no, we play to win, okay? We playing for this touchdown, this TD. And then if it doesn't happen, we go for the 3 points. So second down, and Kyler Murray throws the ball. And the next thing I know,
it was AJ Green, correct?
Yeah, it looked like the ball rolled off of him and landed from when I first saw it live. It looked like it literally rolled off of him and went on to the Green Bay cornerback.
But from the angle that the TV showed, it didn't look like the Green Bay Packer player caught it because I didn't know he caught it. Because from the angle,
nobody knew.
His back was to the camera. We didn't know that he actually caught the ball.
I couldn't believe it. And AJ Green looking like what had just happened.
What had happened was he didn't know that what's his name?
Kyler Murray
was throwing a ball to him, so he wasn't looking for it.
He wasn't ready.
But he wasn't ready. But as a good defender, as a good defensive player, you always supposed to look back at the ball. So the defender looked back at the ball and saw where the ball was going, and he caught it. AJ Green never looked back.
He never looked back.
He didn't even know where the ball was.
I'm telling you, it looked like it rolled off of him. And I'm looking like, what just happened? Like, I don't know what happened.
Even after the play was over, he didn't know the boy caught the ball, and he was looking around like, what's going on? He literally was looking around like, what's going on?
It was unbelievable. And the thing is, the next day, Shannon Sharp said he know what happened.
Okay.
The play wasn't drawn up for AJ Green. Like, so after they left the huddle, the play was drawn up for somebody else. So AJ Green, and what Shannon said, this used to happen all the time. The play don't be drawn up. But if a quarterback see a receiver like AJ Green or like Shannon Sharp one-on-one, they gonna throw it to him. Like, because that's an automatic TD. So that's what happened. He saw AJ Green one-on-one, and he was like, all right, this easy. This money right here. And if he would have turned with the T, he would have caught the ball. So yeah, that ruined my night. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I was in complete shock. I was like, can we do a redo, please? Because he wasn't ready.
I always be trying to do that. Can we play that? Get that play back. So that game put me in the running to win the pool this week. So it's me, Nell, and our mom.
And I got the lowest score, so I'm scared.
I got the middle score. I think I'm sitting pretty. I think I should win. I think I'm gonna win.
You do got a good score. 43 because anyway, but yeah, that was a travesty. I couldn't believe that happened. And that was the first time I ever seen Kyler Murray mad. I don't know if you saw him walking off the field, but he took off his helmet and threw it to the ground.
He threw an interception.
Because they knew, it goes against him when it was actually AJ Green's fault. Oh my God. So yeah, all that to say we have no more undefeated teams in the NFL. Okay.
And so you also said Shannon Sharp said that he needed to turn his comments off on social media.
Correct.
So I had went on his page.
Of course.
I had went on his
That's
page.
What you do.
Because I was trying to see some of these comments and commentary. But then I got distracted because then I went on his girl page.
Oh my goodness. All right. You went down a rabbit hole.
So I never got to the comment.
Okay. All right. So Jameis Winston is out for the season with a torn ACL. That sucks. The Broncos traded Von Miller today to the Rams for a 2022 second and third round pick. Okay. Cowboys beat the Vikings, so they think they lit now. Saints beat the Bucks
in a great thriller.
Oh wait, yeah, because Tom threw the interception at the end, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he either if he the ball in the last drive, he either gonna make it or he throw an interception.
It's
not
no
gonna be
no in between.
Yeah.
The Steelers beat the Browns and my Jets beat the Bengals. So I was happy about that, even though I didn't go for them.
And also since the trade deadline is tomorrow, I believe everybody is waiting to see if the quarterback from
Watson.
Gonna go to Miami. So we'll see. We'll be looking out for that.
We shall see. Now let's talk about our first story of the evening, which is Brett Favre trying to finesse the system. I hate when people try to finesse the system. So this is what happened. Allegedly, he accepted money for speeches where he did not appear. He has since paid back $600,000 in state welfare money. The state attorney said they could sue Brett if he doesn't pay the interest. Oh, see, he just paid back the principal. The interest is $228,000, right? So on October 12th, an auditor sent Brett a letter demanding $828,000. Brett obviously only paid the $600K, so he owed $228,000. And regarding the $228,000 in interest, the auditor said if he does not pay within 30 days of our demand, the attorney general would be responsible for enforcing the payment of interest in court.
So he got like 10 more days.
Yeah. But first of all, Brett had returned $500,000 of the total $1 million. So he actually was given $1 million originally in May of 2020. Then he recently paid $600,000. So Brett said, I'm doing all that I can do to support this investigation to make things right for the people of Mississippi. And I have shared all that I know, which is that I paid for 3 years of commercials that I did, and I paid on the money as I should. And Brett said the auditor is lying, and they went back and forth on social media. So let me see some stuff that Brett and the auditor said, because this is crazy. Brett said, for Shad White, which I guess is the auditor, to continue to push out this lie that the money was for no-show events is something I cannot stay silent about. Despite all efforts to seek clarification with the auditor, he has never granted a callback or a meeting with me, but has instead only repeatedly run to the media. Prioritizing sensational headlines over seeking the truth is doing a disservice to the people of our great state who deserve answers and a resolution. Then the auditor said, these are lies. I am not going to hide how much you were paid, why you were paid, or conduct backroom meetings to make this go away. To suggest my office has not met with you is a lie as well. You have met with agents who work for me. They showed you the contract. They showed you the emails confirming the contract quoted above is how you were paid. To suggest I have only communicated to you via media is wrong. I am doing my job. That's it. You can continue to use your megaphone as a celebrity to drown out the facts, but I will not change the facts.
Whoa. First of all, auditors, in case nobody knows, they are very detailed because that's their job. Mm-hmm. They have to be very detailed. Okay.
Correct.
And second of all, Brett, I don't understand how you accept money for something you didn't do.
He talking about it's not.
Or at least accept money, like say in advance to do something. Like sometimes people get paid like some money up front and then after they do it, the rest of it. But how you just not show up or just don't do what you've already been paid to do?
He claimed the auditor and Brett said two different things. The auditor said it's for speeches and stuff he didn't show up to. Brett is saying it's for commercials and he did the commercials. So first of all, we need to know what it's for. And I'm gonna trust the auditor, okay? Because he works for the state.
Okay. And he's very detailed. And first of all, also, who in Mississippi booking Brett Favre for a speaking engagement, please?
And why he working Green Bay, not in Mississippi, right? Is in Wisconsin, correct?
No, it's in Wisconsin.
Why is he in Mississippi?
Who is booking him?
Yeah.
And what is he talking about?
What? I need to know.
What type of engagement are you speaking at, sir? Are you speaking at a high school graduation or a kindergarten graduation, sir? I need to know. Because who is booking you and who is your booking PR people? Because I might need them. I would like to speak at something. I want to speak at the local library and get paid for it too. I want to read a book for the kids.
My thoughts is where's that Levi's money at? Like where the money at?
The Wrangler.
It's Wrangler. I always say Levi's. It's Wranglers. See, because I see more Levi's commercials than Wranglers. This is the Wranglers probably going bankrupt. No wonder. You got the money, Brad. You just don't want to pay. Pay them
don't want to
people.
pay that interest. That interest is what it is. People don't
interest
mind paying
is a
the
mofo.
principal.
Yeah,
it is. It's paying the stupid tax, as Judge Lynn Toller would say. It's a stupid tax, okay? Like paying the late fee.
Or like paying the shipping charges. Like you'll pay $1,000 for a purse, but don't want to pay $60 for shipping.
No, I'm not doing it. No. Y'all better give me free shipping and add that into the price of the purse.
That's what I be saying. Just add it to the price so I feel like I'm not paying for shipping. Right? Just do it so my mind will be at ease. But yeah, he need to just pay that money, honey. Pay that money. You got it. Don't be trying to buck the system. You got all that money and be talking all that trash on all these podcasts and stuff. Now you got stuff to say about what athletes do or about the political realm we're in. Talk about the money that you owe, sir. Talk about that. Okay? That's what we want to hear.
Run tell that.
Yeah. Anyway, our next story involves Floyd Money Mayweather. Okay. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Good. So he denied a photo to a fan, right? So video recently surfaced of him denying a picture to a fan. It was at the NBA game. And Floyd is heard saying, you got painted nails. I don't take pictures with guys with no painted nails. First of all, that's not how you talk. That's not, I don't take pictures with guys with no painted nails. No, that's not right. Huh?
Yeah, it's not. Because I think it's like a double negative or something like that. But we already know he's not that bright.
Not at all.
When it comes to like book stuff, like stuff like that. Now he might be a good business person. Now he getting paid like $1 billion a fight, so he good at that.
Yeah, so he said that, and then the fan walked away. First of all, that's the most crushing thing that you can do to a fan is already deny a picture, but to deny it because of that, that's even worse to me. Just say, be like, I don't have time, like I'm in a rush, whatever. Because remember, we tried to get a Ludacris picture and his Shaka Khan or Saka Zulu his manager had told us he ain't got time, but at least he didn't say I don't take pictures with black girls because that would have been.
And he did wave to you. He waved.
Yeah, that was great.
But go ahead.
So the fan then walked away, and then he said, luckily he had all this on camera. He said Floyd doesn't want to take a picture with me because of my nails are painted, bro. Really? And then Mayweather's rep told TMZ he didn't stop for the photo because he was in a rush to lead the game. This is despite the fact that TMZ reported he took pictures with other fans after the game. So that's a lie. And the rep also said the fans claim that Mayweather is homophobic couldn't be further from the truth. And people online were surprised that the fan was surprised because apparently Floyd has a history of anti-gay antics or something like that. So what are your thoughts? Should he have taken a picture? And do you think he lost a fan?
I think he should have taken the picture because you as a celebrity, you have all sorts of fans. Even a celebrity, like say for instance, like Bootsy, like because he all out like pretty much don't like the gays.
Bootsy don't like Lil Nas X. Let's make it clear.
Whatever. He made negative statements about that culture or that group, but he still might have some gay fans. So just because you don't like a certain group or culture don't mean these people of that group or culture isn't going to like you. So I think he should have just taken a picture with the fan and kept it moving. It's not like his polish was going to jump off his nails and get onto Mayweather's nails, and then he was going to think, oh, I'm gay now. Or if I hate, first of all,
I'm gay now.
First of all, a lot of guys paint their nails and they're not gay.
There's Christian from Big Brother this season. And I think all the guys on Big Brother this season had painted nails one time or another.
Yeah, that doesn't make you gay at all. Hi, Christian. But that doesn't make you gay at all. It's just like, I mean, I can see why. It's just,
I'm gonna be devil's advocate, but go ahead. I'm gonna be devil's advocate on this.
It's just society has trained us to think to not be gender neutral. Okay,
yeah,
it's okay to be gender neutral. Boys can wear polish. Boys have been wearing skirts nowadays. Maybe they need some. I think personally, boys need extra room than we do.
Because it's hanging.
Because I don't see how they walk around with them things.
Me neither.
But anyway, he should have took the picture with the fan. I don't know if he necessarily lost the fan or fans, but he got a lot of money, so I don't think he cared that much.
Yeah, he doesn't care. So do you think he should apologize publicly? No, because he doesn't care. I'm assuming is what you're gonna say.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
Me playing devil's advocate, I'm gonna flip it around. So what if you were a celebrity and let's say, I don't want to make it into this, but I got to. A fan was wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Would you take a picture with them? If you wasn't for that person, like if it's Trump versus Biden, whatever, since those were the last two, and he out on a Trump hat or a Trump t-shirt or whatever, would you take a picture with that fan if you were a celebrity? Even though you going for the other guy, like you're voting for the other guy.
I can't. Yeah,
or vice versa. If he had on a Biden one and you were going for Trump, would you take a picture with?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would take a picture with my fan if fans wanted to, but then they would probably use that picture as political propaganda and say, oh, like this celebrity is going for this person, is voting for this person. So I don't know. It is
a good question. That's why I asked it. I would not say. I mean, it's certain people, but when he entered the political realm, he what you call it, he drew the line. So you were either here or here. Because there's some Republicans and some other people I didn't agree with, but I would take pictures with people that voted for them, right? And also I have my favorite banker at work. We like BFFs, and she's the biggest Trump person in the world. So that is a slippery slope, but I wouldn't do it if they had on the paraphernalia, no. But can we talk
and use it against you?
Yeah.
And use it for their own. I forgot what they call it. And I just wrote a paper on this for my class. But yeah, they could definitely use it against you to manipulate people and make them the way you want them.
Yeah, they can write the narrative. But one other last thing I want to say about this, because isn't Floyd the one whose daughter is about to go to prison for stabbing somebody, and she had a baby with young boy NBA? He need to be more concerned about his daughter's decision making than the nail polish on the guy. You need to be concerned about your daughter, sir.
Definitely, and should have told your daughter to stay away. First of all, PSA to everybody out there. If you meet a guy and they have multiple baby mamas, or even if they have multiple kids by one baby mama, they have character flaws. If they, number one, they're called what Judge Lynn Toler calls them is travelers. They travel from women to women to women to women and leave a baby in their wake as they're traveling.
Correct.
That is major character flaws. That's the red flag. That's what somebody need to be putting up on social media. That's the red flag. Do not date a guy or a girl, because a girl can be a traveler too, with multiple kids, and especially multiple kids from multiple different people, because they're a traveler.
And the fact
like,
that
remember that show, The Traveler?
It was a really good show, and I'm mad they only had one season because it was so good. And I think they stopped in the middle of that first season, maybe because it wasn't making a lot of weight in. But it was such a good show. But yeah, and the fact that Floyd Mayweather's daughter had what is it called? She has access to all this stuff, right? Which means she have access to probably more guys than a normal regular person would have access to. Why pick young boy NBA? Like, I don't even see the appeal. Honestly.
I didn't at first, because isn't this the boy that went upstairs and slept with somebody while his
girlfriend was in the lobby? That's the first time I ever heard of him. So he was dead from the get-go for me.
So I didn't see the appeal at first either. But then Joe started listening to him more and more, and I started listening to him too by default. And he's number one, is a really good rapper. And first of all, he's he's not a commercial rapper, but every CD he dropped is number one on Billboard. And
They was talking about that on Breakfast Club too.
Like, cause I couldn't, and they was like, he has such a big fan base that he don't have to be commercial.
Yeah.
So anyway, I see the appeal, and he's a little rough around the edges.
I don't see
he kind of cute too.
I think his music is good, but I mean, like as a boyfriend, I don't see the appeal. Like I don't see. If he was in a club, even if he was regular, if he was in a club and I saw him in a club, I wouldn't double take. I wouldn't look at him. I don't see the appeal at all. And he's skinny, right?
Yeah, I
don't like skinny boys. I need you to be fat or have muscle, okay? I don't like skinny boys.
But yeah, and the thing is, I think in 20 years, like how could you stab somebody?
And it was repeatedly, supposedly. It was multiple stabs.
And now this person is technically child is related to your child, so you still might have to see her for the next 18 years, and you might spend 18 of those years in jail.
I hope she go to jail too. I don't care how long. I just need her to go to jail. You can't be walking around stabbing people just because y'all got the same baby daddy, and you stab his ass so he can stop making babies.
And then what? Did he show up to the baby shower? It was something he didn't show up to. And I was like, and this the guy you chose? Like, first of all, you got all this money. Because I remember one time she made this video because I guess people was hating on her. And she was like, I can't help who my dad is. I'm sorry, y'all dad or y'all parents are not like this, but I can't help that. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because it's true. She can't help that. So she have all this access to this money, and I know she meet different people, and this is the guy. That's like with Nia, Riley, and Soulja Boy. This is the guy you chose?
Yeah.
I mean, he had no kids, but he was quote unquote abusive. So, and cheated on her left and right. So this is the guy you choose. But okay. Sorry, I had to go on a little rant.
Yeah, that's fine.
It ain't. Stay away from the rappers, guys. They don't mature so most guys don't mature to maybe around 35. And I give the rappers to 45. So if you want to date a rapper right now, 45-year-old rapper.
Jay-Z is 45.
Ludacris, you see he got married.
Yeah, got kids.
Nelly, he not ready.
Yeah, he's not Nelly not ready. Anywho, but yes, I didn't like that he didn't take a picture with that guy, but whatever. I digress. Now it's time for my rant of the week because I got something to say, okay? And my rant goes to the Squid Game director, okay?
Oh my God.
So what had happened was, in a break at a press conference, my boy LeBron James and AD were having a non-public conversation about Squid Game, right? LeBron gave his opinion about how he didn't like the ending. Mind you, this was not in the press conference, and therefore we shouldn't have even heard this conversation. However, since we did, of course, word got back to the director, and he replied by saying, "Have you seen Space Jam 2?"
Oh,
which was very uncalled for. Firstly, because it was a private conversation. And secondly, and most importantly, word around the streets is nobody liked the ending. You can't be upset with everybody that didn't like it, sir. What you gonna do? Tweet everyone that didn't like the end? You got that much time? But of course, you had to get back to my boy so you could get 15 more minutes of fame. That's why you said something. I don't know why everybody always coming for my boy. You should be lucky he even saw the show. And I was going to try to watch it, but after this, no, I'll stick to you, Seinfeld, and On My Block, okay? Then, Seinfeld. Yeah, Seinfeld, I love it. Then he got the nerve to try to backtrack and say a nicer response to my boy. But nope, you said what you said, and it is what it is. We know who you are now, and hopefully nobody watched Squid Games too. I'm done.
That was a good comeback, though. I gotta get it to him.
Well,
it was. You can admit it. That was funny. I heard mixed reviews about it. I've never been interested in it. I don't even know what it's about. I got too much stuff on my list to watch that I'm backed up on. Can't even add it to my repertoire. But that was a good comeback, so I give him points for that.
First of all, he probably did. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I don't even want to, because I was going to it.
Moving along.
another rant. Anyway, the highlight of the week, it is the 5-1 NBA starters. So there are 5 teams that have started the NBA season 5-1, but I'm only highlighting 2 because these 2 are like the people you would never thought would have started 5-1, and that's the Knicks and the Heat. So the Heat beat the Bucks, Magic, Nets, Hornets, and Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies is good because they got your boy Ja on it. The Nets is good. We know the Nets good. And the Bucks just won the championship. So they beat some pretty good teams. The Knicks beat the Celtics, the Magic, 76ers, Bulls, and the Pelicans. Then none of them are that good, but the 76ers, because I believe they almost went to the finals last year. So they might be considered a little good, but I just wanted to highlight the Heat and the Knicks also because that's New York and Florida, which is my 2 homes. Okay, so shout out to them. And that is our episode for this week. We hope to hear from you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.